Welcome back to the exciting adventures of Beefstick the Barbarian. Last time, we began our journey to Twin Elms. Now, before I left my stronghold, I visited the Warden Lodge just on a whim to see if there was any bounties around the Twin Elms area. And there's a bounty for an ogre in an area called Elmshore, which you can see I'm in right now. It wasn't on my map before, but I picked up the bounty anyway, and it turned out that once I got through Stormwall Gorge, which is now drained, and I was able to walk through, Elmshore is the next area, and it's on the way to Twin Elms. So this ogre should be in this area, which is perfect, because I'm going here anyway. Also in Stormwall Gorge, we got attacked by the Leaden Key. And they were not only after me, they were after Pallegina too. And Pallegina wants me to go back to Defiance Bay, to First Fires, to warn the Valian ambassador of the conspiracy. And I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to go to Twin Elms first, or if I'm going to backtrack to Defiance Bay first and then go to Twin Elms. Probably make Pallegina happy if I go back as soon as possible. But I'm in Elmshore now, so first things first is explore this area and find this ogre. Now I could use some rest. I'm not really hurt, but if I'm going to be fighting an ogre, this is probably going to be a tough fight. The other bounty I did for the Forest Lurker was a brutal fight that took me 3 tries before I got it. But I'm not going to rest just yet because there may well be other enemies in this area. I'd rather clear out some of them. Hopefully I can spot where the ogre is before I get noticed. And then once I know that the next fight I'm going to do is with the ogre, that's when I'll rest, so I can be sure that I'm at maximum strength when facing the ogre and whatever oh, and there they are. Ogre Druid. Alright, well. Alright, so let's explore some of the rest of the map. So obviously they're up here. Let's see what else is around here. Just as I was saying that, there it is. I mean, I can only assume that that's where that... hello, Antelope. That that's where that ogre... forget what his name was. That's the bounty's out for is. It only makes sense. Frickin' ogre druids, I hate them. It's an interesting looking stone structure. Lurker. Adragan. Lurker. Beetle. Alright. Let's get in position. Stick about here. Pallegina here. Move Alof up closer. Durance up closer.
Hey.
Oh, I don't need her to go that far.
I'm ready.
And another Adragan. I don't know what Adragans are yet. Oh, I forgot. I didn't look up the entry before. I found one of them before, I think. Let's check them out. Oh, they look nice enough. Are they like dryads or something? They're Delimgan, like the Puigras and Menpuigras. Are they less twisted? The Delumgin are forest spirits of Erglanfath that are bound into ancient, often petrified trees or Aedra monuments. Yeah, so they're like, whatchamacallit? God, I just said the name and it's slipping my mind. Anyways, they appear to have mostly elven-shaped bodies, but their skin is made of wood and their hair is long and plank-like. Atragans appear to have the skin made of Aedra. Delumgans glow slightly and often have tiny motes of light around them. They do not wear clothes, but lack sexual organs. Oh, that's a shame. And they only have the overall shape of humanoids. Delumgan are entirely magical beings that do not use physical weapons to attack. Their attractiveness is used in tandem with their magic, typically to stop attackers or lure them to their deaths. These creatures draw their essence from the environments. While they have physical bodies and can be killed if those bodies are destroyed, their survival also depends on the health of the environment. They feel no natural animosity toward other beings, but they will defend their territories fiercely. Thus, Delumgin and Adragan, Aedraborn, may individually be more or less hostile depending on the well-being of their locale, and on whether other explorers or adventurers have, in the past, proved dangerous or benign. They live peacefully alongside them. They are a natural roadblock to large-scale development, while rural tribes in Erglanfath often live peacefully alongside them. Expanding or developing cities and towns may find themselves beset by hostile Delumgan. Some Kith, too, oppose the destruction of Delumgan habitats. City dwellers generally support the notion, believing that their souls will simply reincarnate in other forests or back into Kith. Delumgan are traditionally friendly toward rangers and druids. Their spiritual link with trees has led to greater understanding of the link between rangers and their animal companions, though a definitive connection has yet to be made. Well, I have neither a ranger nor a druid with me. Well, I'm gonna kill one of them right off the bat. What I'm gonna do. I don't have any more fireballs, do I? No. Oh well. Right, before I'm discovered, I gotta get Alf closer because his wand doesn't have the greatest range.
Hi.
There we go. Yeah, it survived. No. Beef stick. Attack this stone beetle that's right next to you. And I can knock this chump down. Regina. Go after the same chump. Grieving Mother's doing her missiles. Send some bolts over this direction.
Lava will be on sea. Lava will be on sea.
I'm just gonna keep going with these here missiles. Mind blades. Not a lot of damage, but damn useful. Hot diggity damn useful. And more missiles.
Got him.
Oh, he's knocked down, that's why.
Huh?
Quick.
Let's finish this chump off.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Ah, got him!
Alright.
Huh?
Huh? Tell me.
I?
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Your will, Watcher.
Hydra Arch. Yes, it is pretty impressive. Oh, what do we got? A Blight? Earth Blight and an Edrigan. Well, the Edrigan's gonna just die right away, and we'll... Ah, there's more.
Yeah?
Ah, Durance is, okay. He's been dominated. Wow, for another 10 seconds.
How may I help?
Not even slowing it
This thing isn't doing the job.
Ah, and Ether's been dominated too. Well, son of a bitch.
Ah, got him! That's it!
Good, they're all undominated now. Thank you. Let's get a healing circle up.
My mind feels sharp. Pristine.
Yes?
Hey,
Yeah? I'm ready.
What?
I?
Yeah, definitely gonna need to
Nice
rest
and
soon.
quiet.
Yes.
Camping supplies, perfect. Warhammer, scale armor. Boots of stability. Sturdy, plus 20 defense against prone attacks, plus 15 against push attacks. Is anybody not wearing boots? No, everybody's wearing boots. Max endurance bonus. +2 reflex, that's pretty weak. Is he getting any... case, yeah, I'm gonna put him on endurance because that +2 reflex, that is a weak ass bonus. There you go, there's some new boots for you.
Indeed.
Got a rain blight, but what else? Can't be by itself. There's an Adrian. Sweet. Perfect. Got rid of the Adrian. Maybe another one, but it's one less. Although it looks like just... Excuse me. Wow! Looks like it's just rain blights from here. Whoa, Pallegina getting all types of hurt. Pallegina, get out of there. Have you attack from the distance?
Hey.
Huh?
I definitely need to rest now.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
Yes.
Let's just check this dead body and then we'll rest. Brigandine, some lockpicks, and some money. Right. Time to set up camp. The morning is cold and silent. You are upon the plateau of the birthing belt, and there is no sound, no wind. The sky is a smooth, mortared gray. The forest beneath the plateau, nothing more than a jagged black silhouette. Even the rock, the Adra sound you. It feels colder. The sun's warmth bled from it. Against the cold backdrops of the sky, you see the great birthing belt hanging from its arch of Adra. Its surface is tarnished and the shadows inside the bell are dark, still. It seems to press down upon you, or simply, sadly, watching as if something above a grave formed from the table of the plateau and the remnants of the mother's womb that now covers its surface. Hey, was that arch that in that area that I'm in, is that where the birthing bell was? And there's something heavy in your hands. It breathes, gurgling, slick and wet. Yet that is all it is. You find yourself filled with fear. You don't want to look at what you're holding. You don't want to touch it with your mind. And it is all you can do not to cast it from you. Examine what lies in your hands. The mass before you is vacant, flesh in the shape of a newborn. Bubbles of saliva bunch at the mouth, expelled by its steady, gurgling breath. Its arms, legs, head lolling, limp. No thought, no struggle, no desire to cry in protest or pain. There is nothing from within. There is an absence in your hand, a hollow horn. Your hands tremble, shake, and the silence is broken as the chimes on your wrists echo with the trembling. And the chimes do not echo in the thoughts of the mass in your hands. There is no soul within to hear it. The only emotions blanketing the plateau are the pain of the mother. The child breathes, its heart beats, but it makes no cry. The child feels light, empty. There is no joy in it, no fear, no thoughts at all. Yet in the hollows inside it, it breathes, a thing of habit, not life. You cannot move. Your trembling has subsided and the birthing chimes on your wrists are still as the child. The mother's crying, eager to see, begging to see the child. You feel a sudden spike of fear of being hunted. If you give the child to the mother, you will be blamed, and her anguish and rage shall fall upon you. She will not spare you or anyone you love. Of this you are certain. But you did not cause this. You don't think you caused it. And the mother begs, her arms outstretched. Hand her the child. The chimes sound once more as you give the child to its mother, and as the chime fades, there is the eager gleam, the welling joy, the questioning, and you draw upon it deeply, letting the hope stream into her eyes, letting her ears fill with cries that you have heard countless times past from other children on the bell. Oh, she's fooling the mother into thinking it's not hollowborn. That's not right. You hear the laughter in the mother's voice, in streams of tears that run down her face, and with a practiced motion you weave a life that will never be into her eyes and thoughts. She will care for the child as if it were whole until you set her free. She will care for it until you find a way to heal what has happened, until the reality cannot be dispelled anymore. And still, cradled beneath the weeping woman that birthed it, the child in her arms does not hear the cries of the mother, does not react. It is an empty thing that breathes and carries nothing within it. And the chimes on your wrists lie still. They are bound to you like chains, never to sound inside a newborn's mind ever again. What's going on in my stronghold? This get finished. 36 minutes, wow.
Your mind comes bearing questions, Watcher.
I saw a hollowborn at the birthing bell. The grieving mother's head bows, and she raises her hands, cradling them slowly, so the chimes do not sound as she moves them. You feel a chill in the air, as if the vault of your mind is growing, too large for the thoughts within, and your breath is laced with a chill. To your horror, you hear her breathing, ragged, hacking, but strangely steady, and you could see saliva bunching at the corners of her lips, becoming thick ropes of drool that cast themselves down from her chin. There's the smell of blood in the air, new, wet, and the salt, sharp tang in your mind, coupled with the smell of sodden undergarments cloying at your senses. I'm going to try to be gentle. Stepping forward, your hand falls on her shoulder, and then you feel her begin to fall, rigid as a falling stone, and you place your other hand on the shoulder to steady her. Throughout, there is the horrid, steady breathing. Her clothes are wet. It's as if she's burning with fever beneath her tangled hair and beneath her threadbare robes, as if she is giving birth, With a slow hissing intake of breath, her head rolls back on her shoulders, her eyes pressed tightly together like the lids of a newborn. Yet past the lids you could feel the piercing stare, vacant, cold, horribly. You sense nothing from her, not a thought, like the Hollowborn you held in her memory. You know if you try and pull away now, she will vanish into herself and vanish from your thoughts, perhaps forever, and you have a terrible feeling that whatever connects the two of you will be cut. She's as helpless before you as a child, and you search your thoughts for a way to coax her to you. Nah, I'm not going to do to her what she's done to others. I'm going to try to talk her through this. Your soul is strong. You are meant for more than this. She jerks slightly before you. Then her head tilts and the steady breathing breaks as she gives a racking cry.
I thought it was my doing. I thought that I had stilled it with my thoughts. The child. It was just a child. What was done with it?
She swallows, so dry and rasping you feel it in your thoughts as you hear it. You helped give birth to a Hollowborn, yet you made the mother think otherwise. Her breathing is steady again, but there is a life in it where there was not one before, and her emotions are building in her, apprehension, confusion, welling up. She seems afraid to do more than simply be aware the memory is there.
It was not the last Hollowborn on the birthing bell, and never again did I hear a child's cry.
You have found a death within me, one that many women have borne within them. The words swirl with impulses and weight, spiraling around her, and you feel as if you are being dragged into it. I sought to serve women in need, and instead my hands ushered no new life. What happened next, I bear the responsibility for. What happened next?
The first birth was the deepest, the saddest. Nothing I could do could find the child's spirit, guide it to him.
You feel a strange absence between you, as if your thoughts are being shared across a great distance. The thought bleeds out for a moment, then returns sharp, near personal. I could not understand what happened, what I might have done. I feared No, I could not dwell on that thought. The child was always there, always a reminder of what had happened, a marker. I made her care for it. I made them all care for it, until I could find what had gone wrong. But the Hollowborn, it wasn't your doing. It happened elsewhere.
Little word of the outside world reached us. It was enough time for rage and pain and grief to guide hands. I feared what would happen to the children, what would happen to me. Every mother knows her womb may shed a stillborn, but these cold, soulless creatures, the parents wouldn't have understood, and fear of the unknown breeds violence.
What happened then?
I held their minds within mine. I shaped and guided them as long as I could. And with each passing day, each new birth, the strain grew. And the more I felt my control slipping, the more I focused my thoughts. Eventually, even I succumbed to the power of my own illusion. I'd woven the threads so tightly that I could no longer see through them.
And then one morning, I heard funeral bells tolling in the village. The sounds of wailing rose through the mists. A mother had died, her mind so focused on the care of the Hollowborn child that she'd neglected even to feed herself. And with that, the illusion broke. The townsfolk saw their Hollowborn the way they were, not the way I'd wished them to see. By the end of the day, they'd begun to look at me differently, too. I did not understand what had happened, but I knew enough to flee. And every suspicion that surfaced, every faded memory of what I'd done, I pressed it down, tucked it away. She feels cold, lonely, rigid. My skill failed me, but I did what was necessary. I regret the mother's death, but how much worse would it have been had I not acted? You inflicted your will on the townspeople. That was wrong.
They would have killed the children. I had no choice. The matter was too great to seek permission, so I made them believe their children lived whole and healthy, until there were too many children, and the protection crumbled.
To rule another like that, even for mercy, is wrong. We must accept that there are some things we cannot control. The grieving mother's mind is silent and still for several moments. She lets your words wash over her, seeping into the cracks in her own thoughts.
My actions only caused more misery. Worse, I took from an entire village, made them as empty and helpless as the children I sought to protect. But what then? Is it better to stand by in the face of tragedy? To let it wash over the world a hungry tide?
The world has a way of righting itself eventually. You must let it do so.
My hands have always been quick to guide, Watcher. To draw a child from the womb, to ease a mother's pain. It is not my way to stand aside. But the ebb and flow of birthing pains is as the turning of the wheel. A new birth, a new chance, a new life. Once this ill has run its course, perhaps this is where our hopes must lie. Your words have soothed my mind, in ways I did not expect. I thank you, Watcher, for the gift of your sight, for using it to guide me out of the prison of my mind. Let us hope it can also free you from the illusions Theos has woven around you.
She's quiet for several moments. Alright, that was a good talk. I was kind of harsh with her, but I think it was for the...
Your thoughts must
It was
flow
for the
deeply
right.
Indeed.
Eyes open.
I had to be stern. It's the only way. It's the right way. No. I'm not going to fight that just yet. I'm perfectly rested right now. So, right now, I still have the bonus from sleeping, which is +1 dexterity, making me slightly faster. Right now is the time to do the bounty fight. So, let's proceed to that area and set up for it. Gotta be smart about it. I definitely gotta save it right here because this may take several attempts. I'm not sure what I am up against yet. Alright, so let's try to scout the perimeter and see what we're up against. We got Ogre Druid. I know there's an Ogre right here. It's a good thing I have decent stealth. So, knowing what you're going up against is always a bonus. So we have an Ogre Druid and Ogre. I think there's another Ogre right there. So it's 3 Ogre. 2 Ogres and an Ogre Druid. There's another Ogre. Oh, is he in the cave? This is probably just an outdoor fight. Isn't even... Okay, well, so it begins. No, there is the Ogre Matron. Is that what the bounty's for? No, it's an Ogun shaman known as Nalrin the Wise. Alright, well.
Huh?
Oh! Wow, there's a lot of them here. Alright. Let's get a fireball here.
Yes.
Tell me.
Gotta take these druids out. But I don't want to separate my party too far because I'm gonna lay down a healing circle and I need to be bunched up to make best use of it. Ah, these bugs. Savage Defiance. Such a long casting time on this. Still dominated. Be nice. What's the range on this? 4 meters. Damn, I can't get the matron too far away. Let's just lay this down. Now off, we need another fireball. About here.
What?
My mind.
Up. And beefsteaks hurt. Savage Defiance is helping, but I think I need to lay down another heal. What's the range on this? 10 meters, that'll work. Screw it, I'll burn through all my fireballs, I don't care. Boom. Nice! Knocked them all down. Sweet, that spell is badass. Takes a while to cast, but so worth it. Well, no need to be knocking anybody down right now, are there? Since they're all on the ground as it is. Alright, all my ranged guys gotta turn their attention to this druid. Meanwhile... Hey there, where are you going? Kill this ogre that's on the ground. Man, can't even touch this frickin' druid. Let's let out a shout.
Yeah? That's helpful.
How you like them apples? Jesus, there. How hard is it to kill a frickin' prone ogre? Alright, Palgina's down. Some more mind blades. If nothing else, that should kill it.
That's not very helpful.
Ah, Botanical Garden's finished. Alright, this is gonna be my last fire. Oh no, I can't do the fireball. And there's right there. And it still didn't kill this ogre! What the... Gee, the thing was prone for like several seconds. You couldn't freaking finish off a prone ogre that was near death. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, he's hobbled, but damn.
My mind feels sharp as...
There we go. Of course, it was Beefstick that killed it. Either can't kill a frickin' fly.
Que?
Useless. Lava will be untouched.
Of course, Durance is prone and can't cast his frickin' heal. I hate fighting ogres so much.
Feels sharp as...
Fire! More.
I need a maximum heal.
That's not very helpful.
Wow! Endurance is down. Grieving Mother's down. Beef Stick's almost down.
Very helpful.
Tell me.
That's not very
This
helpful.
thing isn't doing the...
It's no use. I need something
Come on, Pallegina, hang in there.
Wow.
Okay. Hey. This thing isn't doing the job. This thing isn't doing the job.
It's just Ed there now.
Leave it to me.
Come on, at 1 point again. 38. There we go. So close. Come on, Ed there. You can do this, man. So close. Come on. Yes! Wow. Woo! Oh my goodness. Wow, that fight. And that wasn't even the frickin'... That wasn't even the bounty. Oh my goodness. Man, I hate ogres. Not so much the ogres, the druids. Between the druids and the mages, they're just laying down all those bugs. They're just constantly doing raw damage. It's just...
Tell me.
You can't keep up with the healing of that. It's just impossible.
Hi.
So much freaking damage over time, just constantly. And the ogre druids are so tough, you can't take them down quick enough. It takes like a half hour to take one of those assholes down. Man, that is rough. But I survived, so... Alright. So almost everything is done. Alright, let's repair the Bright Hollow Lab. Just a quick repair. Gotta rest again. how many more ogres I'm going to have to fight in that cave. I'm not looking forward to it. I'll tell you that. It'd be nice if it was just that ogre by himself. But I very, very much doubt it. Man, that was rough. I'm shocked all my characters survived that. So many were really close to dying. And I didn't have a chance to cast the spell that keeps them from dying.
My eyes are peeled.
Well, let me get some potions here. Some powerful heal potions. None of this minor endurance crap. Here we go. Major regeneration. Spirit shield. That's a good one. Be a good one for Alaf. I'm never going to use that crackling bolt. That there. Major regeneration. Major regeneration. She needs it more than Beefstick. Beefstick's got the Savage Defiance you could use, but I'll still take a minor regeneration. Better than nothing. Adair has his own regeneration, but let's give him a minor endurance for a quick boost. Oh, I got major regenerations right here. Never mind. Get her. There. There. She's got one. He's got one. Spirit shield's good, but let's give him a couple of these major generations. Alright, I'm better equipped now to face whatever it is I'm going to be facing in that cave. Well, the ogre shaman and whatever else. Looks like it's just one giant chamber. There's a bear. Elder bear. Let's eat. Some meat. Some meat. Some meat. Some chicken. Chicken. And meat.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Huh? Huh?
All reloaded.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
2 elder bears. Not particularly excited about that.
Hey,
Oh, and okay. Ogre matron, elder bear, elder bear. What's the range on the knockdown spell? Or the slumber spell? 14 seconds, 10-meter range. I should just open that.
Aye?
Let's get him a little bit closer.
Yes?
Right? This is only foes though, right? Yeah, that's not, it won't friendly fire. I'm just gonna open with a fireball then. Screw it. Hopefully it's close enough to put one right about there.
How may I help?
That didn't work out like I wanted. There's a matron, there's a druid, matron, druid. Man. Wow, this is gonna be rough. God, I hate druids. I'm about to take some insane amount of damage. Okay, I gotta pull him back.
Useless!
Alright, let's knock some of these ogres down. What's the area of effect? 3.88 meter radius. If they don't move, I should get a bunch of them right if I put this here. Very good. Very good. Alright, endurance. We need a... Let's get... Yes. This would be a good one. That pillar of holy fire, though, will do some nasty damage. 10 meter range. Those guys are down. They can't move out of the way either. Ooh. I'm tempted. Let's do it. Let's drop the pillar on him. What's the AoE on it? 1.7 meter radius. I'm not going to get too many. About here. That ogre matron's going to move though. Let's put it here then.
That's not very helpful.
It's no use.
Bam! Terrifying shout going. Let's drop another fireball. Out here. Why don't I puppet master the matron? And let Durance lay this down.
Need something stronger.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Nice. Dominated for 17 seconds. Oh, that is going to help. Out of the way so Kalajina can get by.
Useless!
Oh, they're getting back up, unfortunately. So, only one thing to do. Drop a fireball. Out there. Boom. How you like them apples? See if I can have Eder knock this druid back down. Oh, there's Nalrin the Wise. Okay. I'm not hurt. But I'm gonna need to start healing soon. But while I have a chance, I should lay down a protection circle. That's a big old radius. Good. So we'll put that about here. I'm gonna have him do the knockdown spell again. About there. I'm hoping to knock down Nalrin the Wise. Oh crap. Oh, get back, ally. Right there. You're close enough, right? There we go. Very good. This matron still another 7 seconds dominated. Ah, yes, this is all working out well. I better not get too overconfident though. Is the protection circle up? It's up. All right. Let's lay down a heal, even though I'm not very hurt. Things can go from good to horrible really quickly.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
All right, one less druid. Beautiful. All right, no letting up. I got one more fireball. Let's just do bounding missiles. That should hit all of them. Got a healing circle down. Let's get Durance closer so everybody's getting it. And no letting up. What's the range on this? 2.5 meters. Wow, that's pitiful. I could do another pillar, and they're down. They can't move out of the way. Perfect. Right there.
That's it!
Oh, the domination's gone, but it did its work. That druid's really hurt. Now the Wise is injured. Ogre Matron is injured. Still terrified. Not terrified. Prone for another 2.1 seconds. Beautiful. Okay. So beef stick attack. And there attack. And knock this matron down. Gina. Attack. What's the range on this? 10 meters. Good. Alright, let's blow this druid up.
Lava will be on seek.
Wow, that didn't do anything. Oh, it's an overtime. Okay, that makes sense. Move them closer. Make sure everybody's getting the heal, and just to make sure, I'll drop down another heal on top of that right there. Send some more missiles over here.
job. This thing isn't doing the job.
Alright, this matron's almost dead. Let's see. Let's get some more missiles. That druid's almost dead. Let's do another shout. Get some more terrifying down. Alright, time to break out some damage. That.
That's not very helpful.
Alright, the matron's dead, the druid's dead, and now just the shaman. Whoa! Hot dang, Alof is hurt. How much more is he plagued of insects? Another 4.4 seconds. He might not survive. I mean, I don't think he's gonna die, he's just gonna go unconscious. But he does have this regeneration potion. Might as well use it. Let's see. Soul ignition.
Stay focused.
Nope, he's down. At least he's not dead. I need to get her into the healing circle. I think my melee guys can take care of it from here. I'm not taking any chances. Average. What's the speed on this? Where's the claw? Average. Let's do it. Burn. There we go. Yes. Security reports the cutthroat bandits will attack the stronghold in 6 days. Let them come. My stronghold is very well defended. I am not worried about it in the least bit. But I'm gonna save my game here. That fight went very, very well. I gotta use the spell that knocks the enemies prone for a good long time, and the dominations and stuff spell a lot more often. Those are so freaking useful. Turning that ogre matron against the rest of the forces for 17 seconds, I mean, that was huge. There's the head.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Hopefully that's not trapped. The bones have been snapped and crushed by massive teeth. I'm surprised the key wasn't on the ogre shaman. I mean, how does the ogre open the chest? I suppose the ogre just smash it open, but then why bother? I don't know. You know what? I'm not even gonna question it.
I can do that.
Let's just open it and take what's inside. Shimmering Cloak. Plus 10 deflection against ranged and grants mirrored image. Oh, this would be perfect for Alof. I gotta see what he's got around his neck. And some boots. Fendwalkers. Plus 7 defense against stuck. Plus 7 against hobbled. Plus 7 against paralyzed. What does Alof have around his neck now? Oh, he's got this that's giving him plus 2 intellect. That's damn useful. AoE for him is big. Endurance. Plus 2 intellect, plus 1 resolve. +15 max endurance. What about Grieving Mother? +2 intellectual endurance. Add there. Constant recovery. These sticks got the +5 fortitude, +5 reflex, +5 will. And these boots. These bio stompers. These better. Keep it from getting stuck or hobbled and stuff. That's big for him. Consecrated ground is way too useful. I'm not taking those off of him. That jolting touch is useful, +3 damage reduction against shock. I think that's better. I mean, it's +5 against corrode. Fetid caress, it's nice, but I like the jolting touch better. I never got to use the regeneration potion. That's fine. That's just as well.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Well, I'd rest again if I had any more camping supplies,
Indeed.
but I don't. I think that makes my mind up for me. So what I need to do, instead of pressing on to Twin Elms, because I don't know what else I'm going to run into on the way. I have to go across this river here. I have to make, who knows, I may get attacked again. I'm going to go back to my stronghold, turn in the bounty, then head to Defiance Bay and go to First Fires. To warn the Valian embassy of the conspiracy going on.
Hey,
Tell me.
So I don't want to press on. I have no more
Hi?
camping supplies. And Alof is real close to dead. Real close to dead. I could go to Durford Village. And then go to there for Adair's quest, but no. Let's go back to my stronghold. I need to rest here. I need to turn in my bounty. And go back to, sweet, the lab is done. Back to Defiance Bay and warn the embassy. I'm sure there's probably no time limit on doing that, but just from a role-playing perspective, I should probably do that as quickly as possible. And I suppose that would have, to do as quickly as possible, would have to not go back to my stronghold, but go directly to Defiance Bay. But I don't know if I'll be able to find a place to rest in Defiance Bay, because who knows, the whole city could be in flames. Is there an inn open? Alright, let's do the training grounds. gotta check out my garden. Oh yeah, look at that. All sorts of nice plants growing there. Cutthroat's gonna attack my fortress. Pfft. I got a frickin' ogre defending my fortress. I just fought a bunch of ogres. I know how tough those guys are. You don't want none of this. Trust me. They will put you down.
Welcome!
I'm here to claim the bounty for Nalren the Wise. Woo! Smells as bad as he looked. Good work. Here's the bounty. So where's this war chief? War Chief Iklak. He's a Zorip. If the name didn't tip you off, he moves around a lot. But he's known to haunt the Valewood from time to time. Folks want him dealt with before he takes up with a dragon. Alright. Valewood is pretty far out of the way. I'll go there eventually. Not now. Major adventure. I want Sagani to do it, but she's still doing this, so I'll do it in 21 hours. I'll assign her to it. There's plenty of time. Ah, this place cleaned up nice. Look at that. That's a proper home to sleep in now. Yeah, let's get the athletics and constitution bonus. Grieving Mother wants to talk again. We will, but not yet. Oh, wow! Real close to going up a level. Sweet! Alright. So next time, we'll talk to Grieving Mother, and we'll go back to Defiance Bay, warn the Valian Embassy, and then it's off to Twin Elms.